Okay, that first one took up all our time. We'll go a little faster. So it says find the angle DF makes with DB. So here's DB. There's DF. I have a right triangle. The right angle's right here. So what do I know? I know if I take that right triangle out, I know this distance is 6. I need to find this angle right here. And I need to find the bottom of this triangle. And so it's the diagonal here. So it is, the bottom of this triangle is the square root of 8 squared plus 12 squared. $14.4. So now I can do the tangent is 6 over 14.4. So to solve that, I'm finding an angle. I do second tan 6 over 14.4, 22.6. Find the angle AG makes with BG. So AG right here and BG. We're talking about this triangle right here, which kind of goes through the middle. So I need to know some stuff. Well, I know if I draw my triangle out here, I don't have a right, or I do have a right angle. It's laying on its side right there. I'm not sure. It says hint B, use the cosine rule. So let's see what we got here. So BG is this side. I don't know this side, but I do know I have a right triangle there. 6 squared plus 8 squared. Take the square root. I know that's Pythagorean triple. That's 10. And this is 12. Now they're saying use cosine rule, but I know that's a right angle because it's right here along this edge. So I know there's a right angle there. So I can find this angle, which is the angle these two make, AG makes with BG, by doing a tangent is 12 over 10. So I do second tan of 12 over 10, 50.2. Let's go to the next one. Find the area of a triangle with sides, kind of straightforward, and included angle. That means side, angle, side. So 6.4, 63, 8.9. 1/2 AB sine C. AB sine C. Plug them in. 6.4, 8.9 sine of 63. As long as you have side angle side, you can use that formula. 6.4 times 8.9 times sine 63. 25.4 kilometers squared because it's area. Okay, now some more straightforward. No right angles, so it's got to be law of sines or law of cosines. If you know an angle and the side across from it, you can do law of sines. If you don't, you do law of cosines. I'm going to label my triangle. So I know this is A, this is B, this is C. So I don't know the side and the angle across from it. So I'm going to have to use law of cosines. So law of cosines, A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. A's line up, B and C, B and C. Plug in what you know. 11 squared equals 19 squared plus 13 squared minus 2 times 19 times 13 times cosine of A. So I'm solving for the angle here. So 121, 19 squared 361, 169, 2 times 19 times 13 is 494. So 121 minus 361 minus 169 is negative 409 divided by 494. So the cosine of A equals 0.82793. Keep it in your calculator. So I'm going to do second sine, and that mine says negative, but it's really positive. So second sine or second cosine of that answer, 34.1. Go to the next one. Now this one's a little tricky because I have my three sides. I have an angle, but I don't know the side across from the angle. So let's see, can we do law of sines? If I call this A, B, C, little b, little c, little a. So if I do b over the sine of 72 equals a, which is 15, over the sine of a equals c, which is 17 over the sine of c. I don't have any that's just numbers. So law of sines is out there. So I'm going to do law of cosines again. I know the angle B, so I'm going to say b squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine, a squared plus c squared, 2ac cosine b. So my angle B, I don't know what little b is, that's x. A is 15. C is 17. And I know angle B is 72. So I'm just going to simplify this side, take the square root, and you get, I believe, 18.1. 18.9. I'll let you do that on your calculator. Find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. So I have a couple problems here. I can find the area of triangle ABD, which is 1/2 7 times 11 times the sine of 110. And then I need to find this side, because the triangle BDC is 1/2 BD times 16 times the sine of 40. So I need to find BD before I can finish this problem. So let's see here. What all do I know? Well, to find BD, I'm going to use this original triangle here. And so I know two sides in an angle. It's just like this problem right up here. So this side squared, so a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. I'm going to find all that. I'll pause it here and do it on my calculator. Take the square root of what I get, 14.9. Now I can plug my 14.9 in here. And find the area of that second triangle. $76.6. So I have this triangle, I'll let you find the area of that triangle, add them together, but you show your work along the way, and you have partial steps in there. Those are some good problems, they're not easy.